like we dried hemp through that thing that was 32%. Because this year the hemp, when the germination was very uneven, so we had some hemp that was mature and some was green. Well, if you wait, you're gonna lose the mature, like the stuff that was like really dry versus the stuff that was kind of green. And like I know they recommend that you don't start in hemp till it's like 18 or 20%. Well, we didn't have that option. And we tied into that stuff at 30, 32%. And we were drying it in one, like running heat on all three. And it was gently, not burning it. And it was coming out like perfect, you know. And there's like, with canola, for example, that's a crop that is very touchy. You know, you can burn it easy, you can over dry it easy, you can, and the dryer made a very easy job of achieving what you wanted with it. Eh? You know, and the capacity of it, like it's like, for sure on our farm, it's like having another combine.
Why do you say that? What do you mean by that?
Well, just you can get more out of each day, right?
Oh,
like,
okay.
you know, you're gaining points. Like where a lot of other dryers probably cost per bushel, I'd say you'd be higher. You'd maybe wait it out a little longer, you know. But you know, in our case up here, we get some pretty erratic weather. We're between the lakes and the mountains here, so we get a lot of. We usually have a lot of moisture and we got a lot of heavy dews. So for us here, you know, when we can push that envelope every day up by a couple hours, that's over the course of a month, that adds up and whatever. And he said, well, there's this, you know, new fan on the dryer and how it works in the flow. And I just know with everything else, like with other designs that I've looked at or whatever, it is a very gentle but a very strong you know, design or whatever on the grain. So I think on the propane side, it definitely lowers your cost per bushel having that style of fan on a dryer. Well, just how user-friendly it is. Like, you know, you can be monitoring everything. You can be adjusting plenum temperatures. You can be adjusting your flows. You know, and then with the AccuDry, it kind of like it dummies it down for you. It figures everything out for you, so you can, you know, pre-program what you want. You know, we'd fill the dryer up, the bin's up like 10:30 at night. You come out the next morning at 6, the bin's almost empty, and away you go again. Eh? Like, to be able to start combining at 8 in the morning and go till, you know, 10 at night, that's a pretty big day in corn. So you have a lot of technology, but it's simple. Yeah. You know, like it's easy to use, and and the guys at Walgreen too, like they were really good. They, you know, they support it well, and they seem to, like, I know Mike, he'd be out here and he wasn't sure of something and he was on the phone. And you know, I know on our farm we deal with a lot of electronics with a lot of other manufacturers, and I've been on the phone for like an hour and a half, 2 hours on call waiting until you're addressed. And it was never that case. Like with when the support with MC, it seemed like yeah, that was really nice, because when I was in the combine, we'd be running it or whatever, and the guys would be dropping corn or whatever, and you could be watching it right from your phone, like what it was doing, eh? So, you know, if you wanted the guys to change something, you know, when they're dumping into the wet bin or whatever, it wasn't a big deal. But it was really nice, eh? Like how it, like just, the simplicity of it, because it virtually takes a guy away. Like, you've taken a hire, it's nice, eh? But like, I'd say the biggest thing too with this dryer, like from the MC side, I guess, is the support that they offer on the dryer. You know, like it wasn't a question with when I was talking with Danny and Mike when he was out here, like, you know, he never had that look on his face like, I don't know what I'm gonna do.